Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries channel. After months of waiting, fumbling with theories, and breaking down every frame of the small clip released by HYBE, the official trailer for Are You Sure Season 2 finally arrived today, shaking the entire fandom. Not just regular armies, not just Jikookers who were analyzing every second, but the entire K-pop community seemed to awaken from a long slumber. They were speechless, transfixed, and some even cried when the trailer revealed something they never really expected, but had been secretly waiting for an intimate moment that showcased Jimin and Jungkook's relationship with an undisguised sincerity. Within minutes of the trailer's release, the hashtags Jikook, Are You Sure S2, and the moment immediately trended globally. Platforms like Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube were filled with mixed reactions. Shock, emotion, confusion, happiness, and for some, even fear. Fear, as what had been shrouded in rumors slowly became too clear to ignore. The trailer wasn't just a promotion for the second season. It felt like a secret door that had been tightly closed, suddenly opening just a crack, enough to let in a ray of truth. Scene after scene in the trailer was like a veiled confession. At first, the atmosphere seemed normal. A leisurely stroll, small jokes, the warmth of two old friends who had known each other since their teens. But the way the camera captured them this time was different. There was a deeper, slower, more intimate feeling. Jimin seemed a little more cautious, Jungkook a little calmer, and the glances they exchanged seemed to carry a meaning no editing could hide. And then the moment came, a moment that has now become history for the fandom. A brief scene, only a few seconds, yet it felt like a statement, both poignant and healing at the same time. Jimin sat with his head slightly lowered, his voice low, almost trembling. Meanwhile, Jungkook stared at him unblinkingly, as if the rest of the world had disappeared, leaving only the two of them in the room. There was no dramatic music, no special effects. That very simplicity made it feel real, raw. Jimin said softly, "Are you sure?" in a tone that wasn't for the camera, not for the audience, but for someone very important to him. Jungkook nodded with such sincerity, almost like a confession that needed no words. The trailer didn't reveal anything after that. The scene faded, leaving a silence that left the entire fandom breathless. Fan reactions were varied. Many said they'd seen the signs for a long time. Jungkook and Jimin's relationship was always nuanced, full of meaningful silences, full of small touches that could never be considered coincidence. But never before had a moment been captured so vividly, an emotional vulnerability usually only revealed when the cameras were off. Fans felt as if they had just witnessed something that shouldn't be seen, but at the same time, they were incredibly grateful to have witnessed it. On social media, the clip was replayed millions of times within hours. Fans analyzed the micro-expressions, the distance between their bodies, the timbre of their voices, and the subtle shifts in their dynamic. Some cried, saying this was Jimin's deepest confession to Jungkook. Some also say that Season 2 will be a turning point, not just in their relationship as a duo on a web variety show, but as two people who have traveled a long path together. Deeper, there's a sense of sincerity that's hard to explain. Jimin and Jungkook have always had a complicated yet beautiful relationship. They've grown together under tremendous pressure, witnessed each other's changes, supported each other through difficult times, and healed each other from wounds hidden from the public eye. In this Season 2 trailer, all of that suddenly feels clear, almost as if they've stopped hiding it and are choosing to let the world see a glimpse of their true relationship. That moment has many wondering, is this a coincidence? Or is this the moment they finally let the world know something they've been keeping under wraps? Many believe the answer lies in the way Jungkook looks at Jimin when the question, "Are you sure?" leaves his lips. It's not the look of a typical friend. It's not the look of a coworker. It's not the look of a sibling. It's the look of someone whose heart is in the hands of the person they're looking at.
엑스트라들이 뭐 이렇게 일하고 있을 거예요.
꽤 멀구나 거리가.
더 이렇게 합류해서 와서.
저는 괜찮거든요. 저 몸하고 똑같이 생각하면 안 돼요. 그 체격이.
Meanwhile, Jimin himself looked like he was seeking the reassurance that only Jungkook could provide. He wasn't asking questions because they doubt their relationship, but like someone who wants to ensure that no matter what happens next, publicity, rumors, fandom pressure, they will still stand side by side. This trailer feels like confirmation that Season 2 will show the most honest side of the two of them. No longer just a trip or a game, but an emotional journey that only they understand. What makes this trailer even more intense is how HYBE has crafted it. There's no dramatic music, no diversions, no jokes to break the tension. The camera simply holds still, as if honoring the moment. Many fans feel that this isn't an edit created for fan service. This isn't a scripted scene. It's too real, too organic, too intimate. And perhaps that's what makes the fandom even more convinced that the unexpected truth mentioned in the video's title, in the trailer, and in the subtle conversations behind the scenes is something they've long felt but never truly expressed. When Season 2 finally releases in full, we'll likely see how their relationship evolves, not just as two BTS members, not just as two idols working together, but as two people who bring light to each other's lives. Fans are now waiting like they're waiting for the continuation of a romantic drama that's too real to be fiction. Will Season 2 reveal everything? Probably not. Will the world get definitive answers? Not necessarily. But this trailer is more than enough to make the entire Jikookers community feel like they're not crazy, not exaggerating, and not reading too much into it. Because what they're seeing this time isn't the product of imagination, not fan theory. It's the feelings that come from two souls who have been connected for a long time. Ultimately, this trailer isn't just about the unexpected truth it suggests. It's about the courage to be vulnerable, about trust, about two people who care for each other despite the world's constant scrutiny. Jimin and Jungkook have been through a lot together, and Season 2 might be one of the most important chapters in their long story. And now, the entire world can only wait with unsteady heartbeat, with unsuppressible anticipation, with immense love for these two to see what will happen when that little truth is finally fully revealed. Thank you for watching until the end. If your heart flutters watching every detail of Jimin and Jungkook's relationship, you're not alone. Jikook's world is indeed full of mystery, warmth, and small moments that feel so big. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next Jikook Diaries update. Every week, we'll continue to cover hidden moments, in-depth analysis, and everything that makes their relationship even more compelling to follow. Let us know in the comments below what you think the intimate moments in the Season 2 trailer really mean. I'll be reading them all. See you in the next video, and as always, keep loving, keep supporting, and keep believing in the beauty of Jikook. Bye!